It's Frakking Friday.
Her name was Flora Spread, and she lived on Hovis Hill.
Alright, so I have a couple of issues I need to address on this lovely Friday day. Day. Awesomely Nerds is losing a couple of people, or losing a single person actually, but I'm going to address all the stuff that's happening. Danny never really started. Jackie has decided to leave the project because she feels as though her excitement level is not what is needed for the project, and that is perfectly fine. So I'm hoping that she will still remain an avid fan, and we move on from there. The third thing I need to talk about in relationship to Awesomely Nerds is the fact that Allie is sort of sick. It's not for me to talk about, but I'm hoping that everything is going to go well and that things aren't as bad as they initially seemed to be. So many of you might know the Oscars were announced on Tuesday. Some things I'm happy about. Like, you know what? There are more things I'm mad about because I called most of it. Well, all the stuff I'm happy about is stuff that I called. So, if you go look at that list and compare it to the actual nomination list, all the stuff that's on there is stuff I'm happy about. There are, however, things I am quite angry about. There are 4 major things I am not pleased about. One such thing I am not pleased about is the fact that I hate Winter's Bone. Winter's Bone was one of the most boring movies I've ever seen in my entire life. The only good part, and you know it's a bad movie when the only good part is this, because it happens, guys, it happens. The only good part was when the protagonist got punched in the face, and she got punched like twice by her family members, and it was awesome, and it was the only good part of the movie, and not because I like violence, but because it was the only thing that happened. I think it is completely ridiculous that Jesse Eisenberg got a nomination and Andrew Garfield didn't. Not that I'm saying Andrew Garfield did better, I'm saying it's ridiculous that they both didn't get one. Because that guy from Winter's Bone got one for supporting actor, and that's bullcrap. So the third thing I need to talk about the Oscars is how I hate 127 hours. It's awful. It is bad. I hated it. I didn't like James Franco in it. I didn't like Danny Boyle's directing. I didn't like the way it was shot. I didn't like any of the other random people in it. So it makes me angry. I look at what Danny Boyle has done prior to that, and I'm just like, you did such amazing things. You did 28 Days Later, you did 28 Weeks Later, you did Sunshine, and then you did Slumdog Millionaire, which you're not to know this about me, but I hate that movie. I don't want to talk about it. And then he did this movie. Okay, so the last thing I need to talk about, and you guys know it's big because it's the last, and I know you know what I'm going to talk about because you know me, and even though I haven't actually talked about the Oscars at all on the internet other than what the fuck is this shit and some Tumblr blogs, I've only talked about it in real life, you know what I'm about to say because it's on my wall. The man who has probably directed the most this entire season, if you truly break it down and look, and the man who probably made the most amount of money this year because of this amazing movie. And the man who actually brought something original and amazing and, oh my god, we haven't seen this before, or at least in a really long time. No, fuck him. What? Despite the fact that someday, I truly believe that someday he will be recognized for being such an amazing director and a revolutionary filmmaker. I know that now is not the time for that. I just hope that even if he never wins Oscars, which he better do, I would like to say, no. I'm so angry about this. I really am. I am really so unspeakably angry about this. I don't want to talk about it. So Lisa, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And remember that I don't remember the exact day that it starts, but the next entries will be popular and unpopular opinions about films that have just come out or have come out in the last year. So any Oscar film or movie that's come out after that is a fair shot. Bye.